Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. My name is VirtualNunchucks. I'm going to try to do this news update very quickly so it's not as long as my opinion piece was yesterday. But we're going to talk about a new game that I saw yesterday. Trailer is linked in my Twitter account. All of this information is linked to my Twitter account at VNunchucks. We're going to talk about a new game. We're going to talk about a little bit about what we saw, new information about Ghost of Tsushima. We're going to talk about Mixer, unfortunately, for a little bit. And we're also going to talk about Detroit Become Human. Why? Well, because if you're a streamer, if you want to be a streamer, and you have this game on PC, it might be worth hanging around to listen. Okay? For those of you who are new around here, my name again is VirtualNunchucks. I do encourage you to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're notified whenever content hits the channel, because we do news updates like this one, opinion pieces like the one we did yesterday about the PS5 digital versus physical editions, and we do gameplay and reviews of the latest and greatest games coming out. We only do a few year reviews anyway because, well, I'm a consumer. I have to buy my games. I don't have codes because I don't have any in routes right now. I'm too small. But if you guys will help me grow, hit that notification bell and turn on the subscribe if you like it. Like the video too. That helps too. Okay. Anyway, let's talk about some news. All right. So the first game I came across kind of reminds me of a very, well, I won't say a very old game because that makes me very old, but an older game. But we're going to talk about it. It's called Destroyer U-Boat Hunter, and it was released, or at least the trailer was released yesterday. It's available, or will be available, on Steam soon. You can actually add it to your wish list now. You can actually go to Steam and check out their product page. Again, it's called Destroyer U-Boat Hunter. I also link this information to my Twitter account as well, so you guys can take a look. It is a submarine simulator slash interactive experience slash action adventure kind of thing. Arcade simulator kind of, I don't know. I don't know how exactly they're terming it. But what it is you are a submarine captain in the 1940s, about 1942 or so, in the Pacific Theater, and you're going to be taking out German U-boats and disrupting supply lines for the bad guys, and it just looks like complete total fun. It's also kind of story driven in a way. Your choices as captain make the choices that you make affect how the story progresses and how the story ends. It's more simulator than story, but they said but because there are different choices that you can make, it does have a narrative to it, and they encourage you to experiment with that and check it out. I think it looks cool. It kind of reminds me of Silent Service back in the day, back in the 80s. And if you're old enough to understand the NES, the original NES, the box, not the mini, okay, but before PlayStation 1 and Sega Genesis, and before all that good stuff came out, there was the NES, and they had a submarine game where you were a submarine captain called Silent Service in the same Pacific Theater around the same time. There was a stretch of about 5 years you could play in, and you went around and destroyed convoys and destroyers and battleships and stuff, and it was really fun. It was also very complicated. They had a map room where you plotted course. They had day-night cycle. They had if you were below the surface, you had to keep an eye on your battery. You had to keep an eye on your ammo. I say ammo, your torpedo counts, your shell counts, all of that. They had a damage, model and all that stuff that you had to have repaired at different bases and stuff. It was crazy complicated for its time. But it was really fun, and I enjoyed it, so I'm hoping that this one's just as good. I really I'm going to follow this one because I think it looks really cool, and I wanted to show you guys PC Master Race some love because I don't ever do that too much on this channel because I'm a console gamer most of the time. But yeah, so there's that, and it looks to be awesome. Again, you'll have to look at the trailer because it's something very unique at this point in time, and I'm always for unique. I'm always for that. So I'm going to follow it for a while, but I hope you guys will take a look at it either on YouTube. Again, Destroyer U-Boat Hunter on YouTube, on Steam, or you can follow my Twitter account at VNunchucks. You can also find the links there to that information. Also, I want to mention real quick, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Detroit Become Human on PC. Yes, it's a thing. On the 18th, which is a few days ago, obviously, they added a PC extension that allows streamers of the game, or allows viewers of streamers of the game, to determine which way the narrative goes while the streamer is playing. So I think that's pretty freaking cool. I enjoyed the game either way, but if you decide you want to stream it, you can have a little bit more interactivity with your viewers, and they can help you decide which way it goes, and you just have to live with it, man, when they choose. I think that's really, really neat. It's a free download for a PC. You can just download it and then stream the game, and your viewers can have a lot of fun tormenting you. Detroit Become Human is one of the best, in my opinion anyway, David Cage games that we've seen in a very long time. The other one that I enjoyed a lot was Heavy Rain, but a lot of people enjoyed that one. So yeah, check it out. Originally it was only on PS4, but now it's on PC and PS4. So and now you have that extension on PC, which is totally cool. If I streamed on PC, I would so do that, just because it might be fun. But I don't. So for those of you who do, check it out. Again, it's a free download. You can just have some fun with your viewers. Alright, so there's that. The other thing that came up, again, it Ghost of Tsushima. It looks like they posted on the blog, on PlayStation blog yesterday, I think, some new information about why the katana combat is the way it is, why it's so lethal, what they did to make it more, or at least as realistic as they possibly could, while at the same time being gamer friendly. They even told you about some of the experiments they ran to see what human reaction time would be like, and they narrow it down to 0.3 seconds human reaction time. And the katana actually, one twitch of the katana is actually faster than humans usually can react to what they're seeing. So they had to go through this whole long process of making it gamer friendly, but yet just as lethal. And it's a pretty good read. They also included some video content along with it. They also explained that Hideo Kojima came out to their studios to experiment with the game and play the game, and he gave them some feedback that wasn't so positive at first, but when they went back and they looked at it and they made some tweaks to it, they've since improved it greatly. And then, of course, the result of that is what you saw on the State of Play stream they did a month or two ago now. I do recommend that you go back and read it. It is really, really cool. It's a really interesting read. And some of the video content there that they have is really cool. That, again, is linked in my Twitter account at VNunchucks. You can go and take a look there for that as well. It's a really cool read. They also posted another article just below that one about the armor system, how the skill system works, how the armor system will work, what kind of customizations and stuff you could have. So it's a really cool read. I encourage you to go read it. Check it out. It's awesome. And I cannot wait to review that for you guys. We're going to review it. We're going to have it here day 1 on July 17th, and we're going to start reviewing it right away. We're going to start playing it, put content up on the channel for you guys to take a look at. So, yeah, if you want to see that, subscribe and hit that notification bell, and make sure that you have those turned on. Alright, anyway, the last piece of news that we have, unfortunately, is about Mixer. Mixer announced yesterday morning that they are closing their doors, and effective July 22nd, everybody that has Mixer apps, Mixer whatever accounts, they'll be automatically rerouted to Facebook Gaming, because Microsoft is closing Mixer and moving everything to Facebook Gaming and partnering with them. That is bad news. That is sad news for the employees that came to work. They had no idea and this has been proven. They had no idea that this was going to happen. It was just announced, dropped the bomb on them, and by the way, you have a little bit more than a month to find another job or whatever. And that is really, really sad. That actually happened to me. I won't make you listen to that story, but it happened to me. One Thursday, I went into work just like normal. We worked Thursday, we worked Friday. Everybody said, have a great weekend. We'll see you guys on Monday. When I walked in the door on Monday, I was handed a severance package, a handshake, and said, clean out your desk. I love you, but you no longer have a job, kind of thing. Yeah, so that and 1,500 other employees. It happened to me, so I totally understand how these employees feel. I also feel for the streamers because some of the smaller streamers, the ones that stream there to hopefully grow an audience, and were doing really well, making some money, making enough money that they were actually thinking about buying houses. Some of them did. Went from renting apartments to buying an actual house. Now have no place to stream, at least to the success that they were doing before, unless they have a contract with Mixer where they have been bought out by Facebook Gaming. Some streamers have been bought out by Facebook Gaming. Drifter was one of them, but he has a video on why that's probably not going to happen either on his channel. Ninja and Shroud, I don't know if they're going to go to Facebook Gaming or not, but I do know that Facebook has bought out their contracts, and they have to honor the contracts one for one. So whatever multi-million-dollar agreement they had, they're going to get their money. But the smaller streamers are the ones that I worry about. My friend, Next Level Taken, great YouTuber, great streamer, streams on YouTube sometimes, but mostly was streaming on Mixer. He had moved over to Mixer. He kept his YouTube channel, obviously, but he streamed usually on Mixer, and I feel for you, man. I really do. He's fine. He has an actual job, aside from his YouTube channel, so he's going to be okay. But still, it's a very, very sad thing when all this stuff happens and then nobody's actually told that it's going to happen. So I feel sorry for the streamers that have bought these houses, the employees that are going to lose their jobs, and I'm sorry that the platform is leaving, because it was a way for smaller streamers and people who are trying to make a go of this medium, like myself, no longer can do that. It was a way to meet people you never really got to see on Twitch or YouTube Gaming or anything like that. So I hope you guys land on your feet. I know from experience that eventually you will. It's just going to take a little bit of perseverance. Hang in there, and stuff will work out. Stuff will work out. I'm just crazy enough and positive enough to believe that. So hang in there, and it'll all work out. But I hope you guys can feel my heart on this one, because I have experienced that, and it sucks. So anyway, that is all the gaming news that I have for you today. Next week we'll try again for some more gaming news. Oh yeah, Crash Bandicoot. Don't forget about that. Crash Bandicoot 4. It's about time. That's the actual title. I kid you not. If you did not see the interviews and the reveal with Jeff Keighley the other day, the Summer Game Fest thing, you need to see that. At least watch the trailer. If you're a fan of Crash Bandicoot, you're excited. I know I am. I think I mentioned it, but I don't remember. So I'm going to say it. If you haven't seen it, just see it. Other than that, guys, hope you have a great day. Hope this video finds you well, and I hope to see you in the next video. We'll talk about something. We'll play something. I don't know, but we're going to do something. Hope you guys have a great day, and we will see you very, very soon in the next video. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed the content, of course, and please consider subscribing and hit that notification bell. You can always talk to me in the comment section below. You can also talk to me on my Twitter account, where I am most of the time. Twitter and YouTube is where I hang out a lot. At VNunchucks, you can also see the articles and all the stuff that I mentioned here, and some stuff that I didn't on my Twitter account. You can follow me on Facebook.com/VirtualNunchucks and over on Twitch.tv/VirtualNunchucks, where sometimes, it's very rare anymore, but if you follow me over there, eventually, when I go live, because I will go live there eventually, you'll be the first ones to know. So I appreciate you guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.